Good evening, viewers, and welcome to this edition of NTV Sports Page. It's Tuesday, the 9th of July, and I'm Curtis Morton. In our headlines, primary schools finals set for tomorrow. And in our feature for this evening, highlights Hawks are Nagico 40 champs. We'll take this break and I'll be right back.
Greetings, everyone. I am your contestant number one, Miss Janika Smithen, proudly sponsored by Nevis Housing and Land Development Corporation. You don't have to be positive to think positive. Get informed. Be tested.
Well, I'm back and we start with cricket. The preliminary matches have been concluded, and when the dust settled, only two teams were left standing. So tomorrow, Wednesday the 10th of July, at the E.T. Willett Park, the St. Thomas's Primary School will face off with arch rivals and defending champions Ivor Walters Primary in the grand finals of the Runako Morton TDC Primary Schools Cricket Tournament. The match is set to commence at 2 p.m. and a bumper crowd is expected to be on hand to witness the must-see game. Come out and witness it. Meanwhile, Cricket West Indies has increased the number of all-format contracts awarded to West Indies men's players and expanded the list of centrally contracted West Indies women's players for 2019-2020. In terms of the West Indies men's centrally contracted players, all-format contracts: Darren Bravo, Shimron Hetmyer, Jason Holder, Shai Hope, Alzari Joseph, Kimo Paul, and Kima Roach. Red ball contracts: Craig Brathwaite, John Campbell, Ruston Chase, Shane Dowrich, Shannon Gabriel, and Jomel Warrican. White ball contracts: Fabian Allen, Carlos Brathwaite, Sheldon Cottrell, Nicholas Puran, Rovman Powell, and O'Shane Thomas. New players offered contracts for 2019-2020: Fabian Allen, Darren Bravo, John Campbell, Sheldon Cottrell, Nicholas Puran, O'Shane Thomas, and Jomel Warrican. Players no longer on contracts: Sunil Ambry, Devandre Bishu, Miguel Cummins, Ashley Nurse, Kyron Powell, Raymond Reefer. In terms of the West Indies centrally contracted players who retain contracts: Shemaine Campbell, Shamelia Connell, DeAndre Dottin, Afi Fletcher, Haley Matthews, Shadian Nation, Shakira Selman, and Stephanie Taylor. New players offered contracts: Shakiba Ganjaniba, Shanisha Hector of Antigua, Chanel Henry, Stacey Ann King, Kesia Knight, Natasha McLean, Charisma Ramharak. Players no longer on contracts: Marissa Aguilera, Renice Boyce, and Issa Mohammed, and Akira Peters. We go to break, and when I come back, we'll have our feature for this evening.
Hello everyone, I am Miss Nevlek, 25-year-old Nakita Thibu, your electrifying contestant number 6, reminding you that male condoms, female condoms, and dental dams are offered for free at the Alexander Hospital, the Health Promotion Unit, and all health centers on the island. What are you waiting for? Get yours today.
Well, I'm back, and tonight cricket is in the spotlight. The final of the Nagico Super 40 tournament was played at the E.T. Willett Park on Saturday, 6th of July. The two top teams from the preliminary rounds, Empire Eagles and Highlights Hawks, engaged each other in a much-anticipated contest. The Empire Eagles won the toss and elected to bat first. They were dicily placed at one point with a score on 82 for 5, but Kezwan Archibald came in and swung mightily from the hip to score a rapid 46 balls 50. This served to add some measure of respectability to the total. When the Highlights Hawks batted, they too lost wickets regularly, but the combination of Jamie Cornelius, Anand Bim, and Nelson Boland, all added up to eventually overhaul the total and secure the coveted Nagico Cup. Summarized scores: Empire Eagles 150 all out in 29.2 overs, Kezwan Archibald 50, Adelvin Phillip 33, Rohan Laborde 13, T1 Prentice 13. Anand Bim 3 for 29, Hakeem Harvey 3 for 35, Nelson Boland, Giovanni Tyson, and Jamie Cornelius 1 wicket each. Highlights Hawks 153 for 7 from 23.4, Nelson Boland 31, Jamie Cornelius 28, Anand Bim 23, Hakeem Harvey 16 all out. Kezron Archibald 5 for 52. Adelvin Phillip 2 for 39. Highlights Hawks won by 3 wickets. Kezron Archibald, the man of the match. A brief presentation ceremony was held at the end of the game, and the following awards or notations were made. MVPs throughout the tournament: Jamie Cornelius, Shelton Forbes, Junior Williams, Kezron Archibald, Adelvin Phillip, Alvin Hadilal. They were the MVPs. And the big MVP for the finals, Kezron Archibald. The man with the most wickets, Shelton Forbes, he got 12. Man with the most runs and the MVP for the entire tournament, 294 runs, 8 wickets, 2 half-centuries and 1 century, Jamie Cornelius. Second place team, Empire Eagles, received a trophy named in honor of Elkemida Willett, and it was presented by Sinaldo Willett, his daughter. First place team, Highlights Hawks, got a trophy named in honor of Elkemida Willett as well. We go now to some of the action from the E.T. Willett Park. It's the Hawks versus the Eagles. Thanks to Tyrone Davis.
Come on, Kenzie. Yeah, good shot, good shot, good shot. That's it. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about.
Don't go get Kenzie. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. I don't jump in.
Little stop.
Yeah.
Come on, you can't hold out yourself. Wait. I'll wait about it. Back up, who got that?
Whoa! Lovely! Oh! Yeah! Exercise! Yeah!
That's it, that's borderline, that's it, not study eat.
Swanee.
Yeah, that's it. Stay with him, stay with him.
Don't run, Jamie. Don't sweat this shot. Don't run. Again. Jamie, me no want to see no more.
Go!
Well done, Jamie. That's it, Jamie.
That's it, Philip. Good stuff, Philip, good stuff.
The one next to you was the next one. They didn't have one.
Yeah, catch him, look, catch him!
Drop! Drop! Ah! Felix, I tell you!
Safety.
Shot! Again!
Come on, guys, we can't afford that kind of silly mistake there. Stop it, stop it. Get it in, get it in. Up there! How is that? Get it, Kelly. Yeah, that's it, guys. Let's stop with this thing here, guys.
Guess what?
That's it, guys. Just gotta stay confident here, boys. We got the game to win.
Yeah, make more nice.
So congratulations to the Highlights Hawks. That's our package for this evening. I am Curtis Morton, reminding you that you can watch sports if you're not fit. But to play sports requires fitness, diligence, and sacrifice. Have a good night.